Welcome aboard everyone, Simon here from the Wells of Wall Street. I hope you're doing fantastically well wherever you are in the world. We're going to do a video here on an update from Veracity, just top line stuff and also chart analysis too. Before we do that, please make sure you like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already, and make sure you press that notification bell before you miss out on all our future videos. So let's go into some information here. So just on the screen right now, you see a tweet from one of the key aspects of Veracity, Mark. He has basically announced that VRA has been added to the stock twits, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, so they've basically got about 5 million users across website and social media platforms, etc. In total, and they have listed them, and they're basically like a community, a massive community of investors, both in crypto and stocks as well, I guess, that will basically get awareness of projects that they put on there. So in particular, stock twits have around, I think, just under 1 million followers. So Veracity has not only become the top hot topic in this week for them, but also they will now have boosted Veracity's awareness to those 5 million users, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's why we're getting some good input into Veracity in the last week or so for sure in terms of volumes. But also as well, they've just announced a bit more of an update around their VRA views. So basically, of course, around the proof of view. This news actually came out about 7 days ago, but I haven't done sort of a proper update for Veracity in that time. So here we are, and it's just very much around emphasising the tech side of this, rolling out that specific side of the advertising platforms and the proof of view. So this is fantastic news. And we will also do a video later this week on how to stake Veracity, because they've got absolutely phenomenal returns at the moment. So we'll do a brief intro on how to move them from exchanges, the kind of fees that are sort of applicable and things like that, and what kind of rewards you might get from your stash that you stick in there. So we'll go through that in a few days time, but yeah, everything all positive as always for Veracity, and that leads us nicely, very nicely, into the movement of the Veracity token on the charts. So let's take a look at this. I'm finding this really interesting on this chart at the moment because we've had 4 days, to be honest, nearly 5 days of this stable movement. I don't think I've ever seen a chart, to be honest, that's been so level in 4 or 5 days in a go. So it's been really interesting if today it stops at this line. Why is it stopping at this line? So look at it. I can't believe that. It's bang on 0.0353. How and why? That is crazy. The wicks are slightly different, of course, but the closing times have allowed the price to be exactly the same. It's absolutely incredible. So today could be one of the days where it kind of anticipates where we're moving forward with this token. However, a couple of other things to point out on this chart. The RSI, as we mentioned a few days ago on the recent B Prime Veracity update, it's very much bang in the middle still, so it could go either way, and that's why I mentioned about today and tomorrow being quite critical into where we're moving to. We hit 2 buy points on our placements of limit orders, personally. We didn't quite get down to the low one, which I'm not fussed about because we've accumulated good Veracity between Steve and I, and also the fact that I would like to really see this start generating forwards, to be honest, because the investments that we put in at like less than 1 cent a while back, we're going to see the good fruition of that, and we want to see it hit that all-time high again that we had back in March and April as well. But also here, just to see this as well, look at this, for 1 to 2 days, I would say, of literally neutrality on the MACD as well. So it is literally very much a battle here between bears and bulls. Who's going to win this? Let us know in the comments below what you think. Who's going to win this in the next 24, 48 hours? Are we going to get a bullish momentum for Veracity again, widen that gap on the MACD, and let's push to the 4 cents, yeah? Let's get to that 4 cents barrier again. where we nearly did so a few days back, probably about a week ago. Again, we're not quite near the heights of the 5 odd cents that we had back here. I think the biggest amount we had was 0.055, so 5.5 cents. So, you know, we're on course. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic growth if we talk about it from the 21st July when we had the full crossover again for the general market as well. And since then, as we see on the technicals here on the performance wise, 19% up on the week, 93% up on the month. So congratulations to those if you are taking profits. I'm a very much a long-term holder in Veracity. I'm going to see where we sort of end up towards in the next month or so to decide whether or not I do decide to trade some in and then get some back in the bear market. Decisions, not financial advice, just something we're thinking about as opinions for ourselves. Look at this, 7,500% year-to-date growth on Veracity. Congratulations to everyone that was involved with Veracity a year ago. Absolutely phenomenal. I'll hold my hands up and say I didn't know too much about it till around January, February this year. And we did well. I think we did well in comparison to where it is now and where it will be at the end of this run and in a few years' time as well. So it's an absolutely phenomenal project. Like I said, if you haven't seen the intro video, we will put a link to that at the end of this one. And we'll, you know, please let us know what you think about it. We do really appreciate your feedback and your thoughts as well. So there's loads of positivity. I'm really excited about this. Are we ready for launch with Veracity? It all really depends on where we close today and tomorrow as well, which way we are going to go. The trend line, we're still just slightly above. If you can just about see this blue line that's traveling behind it. So it's very much bang on limbo. Coordination of the MACD and the RSI, as we just mentioned, that it could go either way, but I'm really hoping that the Bulls win this one and we go off for launch, guys, because it's such an exciting project. More and more announcements coming out and great awareness into the facility of Veracity as well. So very much great volumes going in as well. So we've got to just appreciate that absolutely. So that kind of wraps up Veracity, guys. I'm super excited. Let us know in the comments below how you feel. How do you feel about Veracity right now? What do you think is going to happen in the next 48 hours? Get us your price predictions for the year as well, and we'll call the best ones out in the next video. But until then, guys, I hope you found this relatively informative. Please make sure that you do all the wonderful things that we asked earlier of liking, subscribing, and pressing the bell button as well if you haven't done so already. And we will see you in the next video and hopefully see Veracity on the moon. Take care.